I've been working with B2C coaches, B2C online coaches for about a year now, and it's funny because a lot of them have the exact same issues. They've all got the same points of pain, they're all struggling with the same problems, and all they really need, all they're really looking for is the same solution. Here are some of the pain points that I've been able to see, I've been able to assess that B2C coaching businesses in the online space are struggling with right now. And these entail that a lot of these businesses are struggling to book sales calls for their offer, okay? Meaning there's a lack of prospects, a lack of people getting on calls, and a lack of sales potential. If they're having calls, a lot of these businesses are also struggling to actually close these calls with their offer. Meaning there's a lack of revenue being generated for their business, okay? These sales calls that they do have are poorly nurtured, leading to leads. The leads that they're hopping on calls with, firing tons of silly objections that are literally just smoke screens, okay? The leads haven't been nurtured properly, so they're just firing loads of silly objections to get out of the sort of sales equation. Business owners are finding it really hard to find good sales teams who actually know how to do their job. They also don't know how to manage these sales teams efficiently to the point where they are performing due to knowledge and time, okay? Finally, I found out that a lot of you business owners watching this video right now, I know that you guys have definitely related to some of these pain points. A lot of you guys are lacking the time to focus on the aspects of the business that they actually enjoy, okay? You're so focused on these other lower leverage activities, the aspects of a business like sales, like management, that are super important, but aren't the be all and end all of why you got into business. You're so bogged down on those other aspects that you don't have the necessary amount of time or ability to focus on the actual aspects of your business that you enjoy. You're becoming a slave to your business because you have to worry about things that at the end of the day you don't really care about. They're super important to the business. However, you personally, you didn't get into entrepreneurship for this. You don't really care about this. You care about the client aspect, the service delivery, but your time is being taken up in other aspects. You started this entrepreneurial journey to gain more freedom, okay? You left your 9 to 5 job, but you started your business to gain more freedom, okay? You didn't start your 9 to 5, you didn't start your entrepreneurial journey, you didn't leave your 9 to 5 to become a slave to the lower leverage activities in your business that are stopping you from being able to do what you truly enjoy, okay? That is not the reason why you started this. You started this to build a business that you love and to build a life that you love for yourself. The sad part of this all is that you can't not focus on these activities, okay? You can't not focus on sales, management, team performance, signing clients, because this is what makes your business, okay? No successful business can manage to not focus on these things or to just completely disregard these things. Like it's impossible. You cannot disregard these aspects of your business, as your business will fail. Although you can't completely disregard these aspects of your business, you can definitely outsource these things to not only enable more time on your end, but actually enable the growth that you're able to see in these aspects of your business. At the end of the day, as a business owner, you're not only looking for more time, but you're also looking for more value in your business, okay? And the solution I'm about to show you takes care of both of these things. Now, the solution I'm about to show you takes care of both of these issues. Every issue that I've just mentioned, you becoming a slave to your business, okay? You wanting to focus on the things that align with your higher purpose, you being bogged down with the lower leverage activities. The solution I'm about to present to you takes care of all of these aspects and has done for some of the people I'm about to show you. I present to you the Scale Your Sales solution. And now, before I present to you this Scale Your Sales solution, the solution that takes care of every single aspect that I've just mentioned you're probably struggling with in your online coaching business, let's take a look at, some of the online coaches, some of the businesses that have used the solution and some of the results that they've been able to see. First here, we've got a very close friend of mine, Temi Lowry, okay? Temi used this exact system I'm about to show you at the beginning of 2024 to stack crazy payments like this and scale his business to over 25k per month, okay? These are the type of payments that Temi is seeing consistently in his bank account monthly by using this system. He's using a system like this to scale his business, show other people how to scale his business, and overall increase his time freedom. He's no longer worried about the lower leverage activities. His business is still doing great, like I said. In order for you to run a successful business, these key aspects still need to be focused on. However, he doesn't have to focus on this anymore. He focuses on what he loves, the actual client delivery side of his business, the side that he loves, and he's got this automated for him. So we've got Temi. He's been able to use this system, scale his business to 25k per month, and get crazy payments like this. We've also got Javan and Michael, okay? Now, Javan and Michael have implemented this system into their business. I've helped them personally implement this system into their business, and within 24 hours, okay, we've been running this in their business for 24 hours. Within 24 hours, they've got 4 qualified sales calls booked by their hand-picked and trained system in 24 hours, meaning that I've come in and implemented and hand-picked a sales team for their business, and literally in less than 24 hours, we've managed to book 4 qualified sales calls. Just like that, okay? Just by using this system I'm about to show you. Now, in order for you to run a business that you love and are not a slave to, and ensure that you also see growth in this business, you need to take care of 2 things, okay? First of all, you need the correct management of your sales, as well as the optimization of your business's infrastructures and nurturing capabilities. This equals the ability to run a business that you love, a business that you actually enjoy running, that you're not a slave to. It can be making you all the money in the world, or it can be making you zero money, and you're a slave to. We don't want that to happen. We want you to run a business that you love and is successful. You're constantly signing more clients. You don't have to worry about the lower leverage activities. You can focus on the aspects that you truly love in your business. First things first, we've got the onboarding phase, okay? So we bring in the client and we have them fill out 4 specific forms, okay? We've got onboarding forms, and we've got a constraint form with specific constraints to do with marketing, sales, management, etc. There's some questions that they fill out, and it gives us a better understanding, okay, what is the actual pain point? What are the actual issues? What is this business struggling with? And what do we need to come in and help them solve in order for them to scale to their ideal revenue goal, okay? Onboarding calls, one-on-one with me, and we get these forms filled out and figure out exactly, first of all, what their business is struggling with, what the goals they have with their business, what their dream business looks like, and then we create a plan of action with the next steps on what the next steps actually look like and what needs to be done to help them achieve that dream goal that they've got, that dream 20k per month business. We figure out exactly what needs to be sorted. Is it the content? Is it the sales? Is it the management? Okay. We figure out exactly what needs to be solved, and then we implement. In order for you to actually be able to solve issues in your business, you need to find out what the pain points are, you need to find out what the constraints are, and then you need to plan. You need to take the constraints and create a step-by-step process of exactly what you're going to do, how you're going to go about this, and how you're going to solve these issues to make sure that you can get to your desired situation. Step number 2, okay, my favorite part, sales team implementation. So after figuring out, our plan of action from the onboarding calls, from looking at their goals, from looking at the constraints forms, now it's time to actually implement their hand-picked, trained sales team to make sure that we're signing them clients on a monthly basis. We're getting them to that revenue mark consistently. First things first, we place setters, we train them, we manage them, We manage their KPIs, we track their KPIs, we make sure that they're performing up to standard of the business. We consult the business first of all to see, okay, what exactly do you want from these sales reps? Or if they don't know what they want from these sales reps, we'll help them with that. We train them exactly on everything from messaging to the exact processes that we're going to use to ensure that we're engaging with the traffic, booking the most amount of calls, and signing the most amount of clients. We implement things like pro CRMs, messaging CRMs, and data tracking sheets that actually track the data. We've got all the data in front of us, so we know that we're doing a great job. We know exactly what needs to be fixed. And yeah, we come in, we take care of the whole entire business's sales process, okay? So we're doing the hiring, we're doing the firing, we're doing the management, and we're just training these sales reps. We're training these sales reps that we bring into these businesses to be absolute killers. Now, as well as actual booking the appointments for these businesses is a very important aspect. Closing these deals is also a very important aspect, okay? We can book all the calls in the world, however, if we're not closing them, no work is being done, no one's getting paid, okay? So we also place, train, and implement closers into these businesses for a higher closing rate and scale both calls booked and calls closed, okay? So we're coming in, we're first of all taking the lower leverage activity or the high leverage activity of sales management, sales performance, because a lot of these business owners, you watching this video right now, you understand that sales is a very important aspect, but number one, you don't have the time to focus on the sales, and it's not exactly what you want to do. You started this business to focus on the client delivery, to focus on what brings you the most joy. So by automating the sales process, we're not only providing the business that we're working with value, but we're also saving them tons of time to actually focus on what they really care about, okay? So we come in, we provide them value, we save them time, and we scale their sales, okay? It's as simple as that. After the sales team is trained and implemented, all of this is managed by our team, managed by me personally. We move on to the other fun part. Scale your sales solution time. Now, in order for the sales team to be able to do their job, they need to actually have some traffic to sell. You know what I mean? We need to build the traffic. We need to build the traffic mechanisms, the nurturing mechanisms to the business in order to make sure that the sales team actually have roles to do and that everyone in the business, from the business owner to us, are making the most amount of money that we can. So we help these businesses, we help people like you build your funnels, okay? We help attract, nurture, and sell, okay? I've made a previous video going on into this, so I'm not going to go too deep into the different funnels we use. However, this is just one of the funnels. We've also got different things like landing page funnels, retargeting ads, everything. We help these businesses with every single thing to make sure that they no longer have to worry, like I said over here. To make sure that, okay, now that we're here, like we said, we understand that, the sales management, team performance, and signing clients is a super important part of the business. However, you don't really want to do all of that, okay? Then, first of all, the time that it takes, how draining it is, how much of a time it takes away from you doing what you actually love. We've come in, we've implemented the sales teams, built the traffic funnels, built the nurturing funnels to the point where you don't have to worry about this anymore. We've come in, we've saved you time, we've focused on the management, the sales, the team performance, and signing clients, the things that are important to your business, the things that you can't completely disregard. We come in, we help them with that, and we allow them to actually enjoy running their business. They're no longer a slave to their business. They can focus on what truly matters to them. Cool, okay. So after step 3 is done, we've built the funnels, we've built all of the ads funnels, we've got the traffic coming into their pages, we've got the closer taking calls, closing deals, adding revenue to the business. And now, after all those three important steps that I've just mentioned, after all of those things are said and done, we result, or they result, can I say, in a 20K per month coaching offer. Just by taking care of those three aspects, okay? The constraints, figuring out what needs to be done, what the goals are, where we're headed, implementing the sales team, implementing the management, taking care of that whole side, automating that from their business, saving the business time, providing them value, and then fixing their nurturing phase, okay? Actually nurturing these leads, nurturing these clients or these prospects so that, these leads are ready to buy. They're no longer facing these silly objections on the call. Like how I mentioned in the beginning of the video, how a lot of these sales calls that these businesses are having, that you're having right now, you've got tons of silly objections being fired at you. With this nurturing mechanism, you no longer have to worry about that, okay? With the Scale Your Sales solution, you do not have to worry about getting on call and dealing with tons of silly objections with leads that are just trying to get off of a call. You no longer have to worry about that because they've been attracted, nurtured properly, and they're ready to be sold to. By automating a business's entire sales, taking care of the management, infrastructure, and nurture, we've taken care of the two most important things needed to run a 20K per month business, okay? Time and value. Time plus value is the formula to growth in sales and enjoyment in your business. If you want to run a successful business that you enjoy, that you love, you need to take care of these two things and the other aspects that I've mentioned in this video in order to see the growth in the business. After watching this video right now, I know you've probably got tons of questions. Oh, okay. How exactly do we implement this into my business? How exactly can I go away and, make sure that I can see the same results as the results I showed you that Temi and OHB is seeing? I'm going to leave my Instagram down below. Feel free to reach out to me, with any questions you've got. I'm more than happy to help you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.